All right, so we're doing an unboxing of the Herc Orion Pulsar, or the Herc Pulsar Mini PC, and I just wanted to go with this fresh with you guys here as well. I have not opened this up yet, so I'm curious to see what's on the inside. Now, they did send this to me, but I am not getting compensated for this video, so everything is my own opinion. We got the user manual here, and tells you all the different specs. And then now we get to see this little mini PC. Nice and lime green. I'm not gonna take off the extra stuff just yet. Maybe when I do some testing. Ryzen 5000 series, so I presume this might be like the 5000G, something like that. I think it's Ryzen 7 at least. I'm not 100% sure. And then let's see what else is in here. We have the power brick, which is not that big, to be honest. That's pretty nice. The HDMI cable, and then the VESA mount bracket. This is nice because the other mini PC that I have is a pretty big brick. Yeah, and that is it.
Alrighty, so I'm going to start up here this Herc Pulsar unit. It comes with Ubuntu pre-installed, so I'm going to go ahead and go through the setup and just record all this just in case I need it for, any kind of backlog or B-roll, anything like that. So I don't want to connect to a Wi-Fi network right now, that's fine. I am in Central. Alright, let's just say... Now, I'm going to be doing other operating system tests on here as well, but I figured I would just do an overarching video for the first playthrough of this PC walkthrough. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave a comment down below. I am interested in trying to do a lot of different things with this mini PC, starting off with Ubuntu, then throwing on Windows, and then presumably doing Bazzite and Zorin are that come to mind, and then Home Assistant actually sounds really interesting as well. If you hear any fan noise in the back, that is my other PC, not the Pulsar unit. Oh, restarting. Interesting. I like how the screen actually popped up on my capture card first, but I guess that's because of the HDMI. What is Ubuntu Pro? Okay. I have not had to use Ubuntu in quite some time. So we're going to see some of the gaming capabilities. I'm going to try to install some 3D Mark and see what all I can do. I'm not sure what software is actually available at the time. Oh, I don't even need Wi-Fi. I'll just connect Ethernet. And that way, I can use the internet. All right, where's the Flatpak store? Here we go. I do like the interface. It's a little bit too thick for my taste, but the interface is kind of nice. Like I said, I haven't used Ubuntu in a very long time. I didn't know they had hay. Oh, wrong keyboard. I should look up what tools I can use. I might have to sideload them.
So at the end of that recording there on the Ubuntu, I kind of gave up because I think I needed to figure out some other ways of doing the stress tests, but I decided not to go ahead and do that. And so I wanted to also take a moment today and explain why this video took me so long to get out. And for many of you who are looking up this product, you probably got it off of the Indiegogo or Kickstarter, whatever it was. And you're like, okay, I want to know more videos about it. And since then, there's only been like 3, and they've just been the same ones. And the problem is, this product is by a company that doesn't necessarily communicate very well with the audience, doesn't communicate very well on the Indiegogos, because I know that when I got my Herc Orion Mega, they barely did any updates, and people kept going on there repeatedly asking about updates. I think I even went on there a few different times and just kind of like checked and commented. I wasn't pressuring them, but I was like, hey, like, where's my product? So my problem is that this is my second product I've gotten from Herc, and this is supposed to be a first impressions of the Ubuntu part of it, but I think I'm just going to give the first impressions in general of the Herc Pulsar, which is a 5840U, I think is what it's called. I don't remember the exact model number, but it is an older AMD Radeon processor with Ryzen processor with Radeon graphics. And ironically, it actually runs pretty well. Now, I'm going to make more videos and probably compile all these videos together as well, just to make it even easier to watch. But essentially, I had issues with the Herc products, and since I am making this video now, or this part of the video after the fact, because I had actually recorded the unboxing almost immediately after I got it, and I was like, I want to make a video about it. And then I finally got my capture card working, so I did a video portion of the Ubuntu portion, which you probably watched already on this particular clip. However, I didn't get the graphics card working again because the problem was the main computer I was using was the Herc Orion Mega. And that was like their more higher end PC. This is their more middle to low range end PC. And I'm going to make a dedicated video about this issue. But essentially speaking, the USB-C 4 ports on both units and the fan curves on both units are just not working like they're supposed to. So I actually have a whole bunch of videos about like my fans going crazy on the Herc Orion Mega. And on that particular video, the 1-year review video, I showed a couple of them. I'll link that video down below as well. And they also sent me an external graphics card. And I have a USB-C camera that we're using. But the problem is both of them need USB-C in order to function because there's no Oculink port on either of these computers. In fact, this computer that you're watching for this video doesn't even have a USB-C 4 port at all, so I can't even use the eGPU with this particular computer, and actually would be a pretty good combination. But the problem is you can't plug more than one USB-C item at a time or else it just freaks out. And granted, I have a mouse, keyboard, and microphone in the USB-A ports. Yeah, A. And there's only one other port besides that. Right now it's using a SSD, but before I had like lights or some other kind of accessory. So all the USB ports were constantly being used. And the problem is with that, it just doesn't have enough bandwidth, I think, on the controller chip to actually manage all these different ports. And part of the reason why I even got the Herc Orion Mega in the first place was that it had enough USB ports for a mini PC product. And then this product was sent to me in order to review, but I physically could not actually capture footage on the computer that I was mainly using because there wasn't enough bandwidth. And so every time I plugged in the graphics card or the eGPU or anything, it would just crash. And at points, like not this particular computer, the Orion one, but even with this particular computer, and I'll make more videos about the Orion in a minute, but the Pulsar unit has issues too, where I can't use both USB-C ports. I keep stuttering over the USB-C. I find it frustrating. Like right now, I'm only using the camera, but I would love to have my SSD connected to a much faster port than the USB-A. And then on top of that, I have another camera I'd like to use, or maybe I would like to plug in something else, but I can't do it because it would just freak out and make them both stop working. On the Mega, it actually was so bad, it would make the drivers stop working, and then both ports would stop working permanently. And I had to either reset the drivers completely, uninstall them and reinstall them, or actually reset Windows completely. And then the other thing is like the fans. I'm going to see if this can pick it up, but essentially, it's just going nonstop. Now, granted, I have tabs open, I have this Meld Studio open. It makes sense why it's running right now, but it does not make sense that it runs like that when I have nothing open. And it's not as bad as the Mega is with it, but like when I turned on the Mega, it would just essentially go full blast as soon as I turned on the computer for no reason. And then even if I just left it going for a little while, nothing on the screen, just the desktop, it would still go full blast. And let alone when you're actually doing something too. And so while this one actually seems to have a smarter fan curve, it's still going way too high most of the time. And it doesn't seem like the Herc team was very receptive to my problems and things. And it would take weeks to get a reply. And this is the problem with the Herc mini PC line. While I really enjoy this computer and I'm glad I have it, now I don't have the other computer because I sent it back for repair or replacement. I never heard back from them. And so I'm going to make another video about my experience there too. But that is all for this particular video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the Herc Pulsar unit, let me know. If you want to know more about the Orion or the Booster 01, I'll make more videos coming out soon.